Hello everybody, this is ByteBlast. Here I am on Airport CEO, and I'm sorry about the sound, it's very loud. So I just wanted to show you this screen because it's here, and you can change your character. I don't know if it means anything. Well, it doesn't really, does it? It's just what you would like to look like, and you know, I don't know. That's us. We're having that. Put my name in, and you need to pick a place.
Sayın yolcular, lütfen terminallerdeki sigara içme yasağına uyunuz. Sadece işaretlerle gösterilen bölümlerde sigara içilebilir. Teşekkürler.
How's that? And how's that? Good. Right. So let me just tell you, I've played about half an hour of this just to get the idea of what's going on and all these things here, and yeah, just to get an idea of what on earth it is that's going to happen. Now then, you'll have seen other airport sim flight type things. This one's slightly different in that it's more complicated, and that is actually quite a good thing because I like complicated. We like the complexity of games. We don't want them too simplistic. But let's have a look. At the moment, it's in early access, and therefore things probably will change. Things will change, and things will get added and stuff like that. But it looks pretty good already. So let's have a look at what we've got. So at the top, you've got your usual management type things. We've got my email there, what the weather's like, the flight schedule. There's nothing on it at the moment because we've got no planes. General aviation panel, funds, generic notifications, contracts, operations notifications, and what day and time it is, and what the season is, and make it faster and whatnot. It's telling me that the airport's closed because there's no airport at the moment. These are all our building tools down here, and on the right are all like the management tools of how to manage your staff and whatnot. So let's just crack on and get building something. So in the first one, we've got sort of the structure type things. So all the buildings and doorways, things like that. This one is the bits that help people get to the airport. So we've got various public roads, service roads, sidewalks, crosswalks, bus stops and things like that. And then things in the airport like the stands and the runways and taxiways. And then this third one is all the things that you might find inside. So seats and plants and toilets and things like that. And then there's a way of designating various areas and zones, and you can toggle things on and off. Each one of these is an individual toggle, and that's that. And then all these are all the management bits, which I'll come to in a bit. But let's just get building something. So we want a foundation for a building. So here what we've got at the moment is this is a workman drop off, and this is like a storage type place. So I'm going to leave those where they are. We're going to build a building. Let's have it about that big. There we go. And the first thing that's different about this game is you don't now get people coming building your building because we don't actually have any people to build it, or this road that I'm about to build. Why have I built it 3 wide? Can we just get rid of that? I've clicked bulldozer. We're going to get rid of that. It's actually really well done in that I'm not sort of clicking on it and I have to press shift and select, and it seems very intuitive. It's a pretty good hash. The only thing that I'm not so keen on at the moment is the fact that it's very small. I actually, it's the only game I've got in all of my games that I have to wear glasses while I'm playing it because I can't read it. So when you get an idea of where things are, then you get it's easier. but I'll tell you what, it is difficult to read. Okay, so let me just that's that out of the way. Right, so nobody's building anything. We need some staff. Now, we don't want to hire some builders. What we can do is we go into contracts. So we can get contracts. Where are contracts now? Contracts are up here. Contracts. We've got 2 building firms that want to come and build things for us. So this one does small building. They charge $10 an hour. $10 an hour, and these charge $5 an hour. Right, we'll have them. I don't care if they're good or not. That's my signature apparently. So we now have a contract. So let's go into construction, and we have to get the contractors in. So let's just get them all in. Boom. That's that. Now all the bits that we need to build it are being offloaded here. So these are all the trucks with the concrete, and there's a bloke inside just throwing those out. He's just throwing them out, look. I hope nothing gets damaged. I'll be suing the company. That's that. The contractors will be on the way. Here they are. There's a bus full of contractors. How many do you think that holds? 20, 30 contractors maybe? Oh, there's 2 buses. Look at that. And out they come. And apparently some come out of the hold. Most of them come out the door. There we go. So all the contractors will now go and pick the bits up, and they go and build the roads, which is fabulous. So we've now got this drop-off site and a bus stop that will be built. We need to get people into the building. So we're going to need some things like, let's have a large door. Large door can go like that. We're going to have that. And then we're going to need some sort of sidewalk. Sidewalk is American, of course, and we don't like that. There's a strange sound of building going on. I think what we're going to do is we can have 2 entrances. Let's put another door in. So where's the other door? We're going to put another large door in. Let's say there. And we're going to put some more sidewalky things in like that. How's that? So we've now got a pavement going along there, and we're going to put the pavement up the side as well, like that. And the guys are building. So, what else? Well, we're going to need a runway and things, aren't we? So let's get... What is that? Is that a hailstone or something? Well, let's decide where I'm going to put my stands first. We're going to have a small stand. Small stand. Oh, right. We need to choose whether we want grass or asphalt background. Let's have an asphalt. And there's a little plane thing at the top of this icon that I've picked up. You can see it right at the top, a little aeroplane. That is this bit here. That is where the aeroplanes come in and out of this small stand. So we're going to do that. In fact, I'm going to build 2 small stands like that. Good. Right, now we need taxiway. Where's taxiway? We're going to build taxiway, and we want it to be going concrete. Let's have concrete. Let's have 2 wide. How wide does a taxiway need to be? Let's try it at 2 wide. We'll try it at 2 wide. We're going to build it out here, and we're going to build a small runway up here. Well, maybe it needs to be 4 wide. I'm not sure. I don't honestly know whether I can get away with just a single width taxiway. In fact, what I'll do is we're going to build it like this so that it's double, and then we can always add. I think it needs to be wider, you know. We're going to get some big aeroplanes at some point, aren't we? Nice big taxiway then. We're going to do this. Like that. We're going to build it like that. You know what? I think this runway here as well, I don't like where it is, so we're going to bulldoze that. I want it a bit further away from the airport. Public road, small runway, small runway. There, okay. Gives us a chance to build maybe some buildings in here, or some different taxiways or whatnot. It just gives us a bit more leeway later on, I think. So let's get these thing built here. More taxiways to connect this fellow up. I think you need to connect both ends of the runway up. I don't know whether the planes land in different directions depending on the weather, but at least if we've got the option of coming off at either end, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. So that is that. So, as I said, it's an airport management game, but it's more complicated than just being. This is your airport. Plonk it down. This is where people sit. Plonk it down. There's all sorts of management things. I'll take you through these quickly. So we've got a main dashboard. Now we don't actually have any people in here, so nobody's giving me any information. I've not got the right resources to give me all the right information yet. These will get filled in. Some of these might not work yet because it's early access. I'm not sure which bits are fully implemented yet. I haven't played it that much so that I've got to that point. We do have some emails. There's a tutorial, which is fabulous, and then this was the welcome to your airport, blah blah blah, and then there's a small airfield tutorial. I'll show you those briefly. The saved messages, yep, good, and trash messages. We have the contracts which we've been to. We've only got the option of another building contract, which is fine. We will get others. The flights coming through there as well. We've got budgets there. Tells us what's going out, what's going out, what's coming in. And there's other tabs under that. So fees and salaries are there. And then we've got loans. The contracts we've already seen. Procurement. So we can now get an anti-spam filter for our email, or we can get fuel services to refuel the aircraft. I can't unlock them because I haven't got a CIO or an aircraft stand yet. Building those as we speak. So that's contracts. We've got the budget as shown and the loan. We've been through the loan. Employees, so staff, we can change the shifts. There's a board of people, and let's get these people. Applications is now open for these people. Right, just click on them. So when we get to applicants, we can get airport staff. So let's get a couple of airport staff. I'm going to hire you. I'm going to hire you. We've got a couple of security maybe. So can we filter please by security? So who's cheap? You're cheap, aren't you, Barbara? You're in. £12.30. You're in. So we've got a couple of security. We've got let's get a couple of janitors as well. £5. £1.08. Well done. You're in. And then £5.08 there. Nadine. And then service technicians, let's get a couple of these. I don't know what these do yet, but let's get some just in case. There's two nice cheap ones. Now the others here, ramp agent for actually servicing the aircraft when it comes in. So I'll get two nice cheap ones. Franchise staff. Now we haven't got any shops yet, but that's where franchise staff work. CFOs. Now these charge a lot of money, don't they? So Margaret is cheapest. CIOs is Mehmet. You're cheapest. We'll have you. COOs. And I'm sure you can go into these actually and read about them. There you go. It tells you that she's got a master's degree from Harvard University and I've worked for 10 years. The most previous company, that's not correct English. The most previous company I worked for was Apoapsis Consulting. In my free time I work at this shelter. I'd love to work at your airport. Excellent. Well, yeah, you're in. Tells me about her logic and her pleasantness, how technical she is, and how much she can handle stress. I have no idea whether I'm choosing the correct people. Oh, HR. We've got HR director. So Augustina's cheapest. And then what else have we got here? Procurement director. Cheapest will be Brian. And it might be that the cheapest aren't the best. I'm pretty sure that's the way things work. But Lenka, you're now in. So now our board looks like this. We've got loads of people. All the cheapest that I could buy. We've got staff to man the airport, so that's good. So where are we up to? So that's committees, the applicants we've just done. Operations, the airport is closed. The security is closed. We can switch them on here. We can change when the lights on the runway go on and off. Not that the runway's been built yet. We haven't got a baggage handling system and all that. You switch it on as you get it. What else? I said it was a bit more complicated than a normal thing. These are all the job tasks that the people need to do. Unspecified staff vehicles, incidents, you see, incidents. We haven't got any incidents yet, which is good. I haven't seen that. I don't know if it's in the game yet. And this is the construction. All the contractors are deployed, and we can dismiss them by getting rid of them, or we can just bring in like 3 or 4. Loads of bits to construct. So we're doing all that. We've got 99 guys on site. We can review the contracts and things like that. Where else are we? We've got oh, the tutorials. Now then, these are great. You can look at like a small airfield, so you can click on that and it tells you, and it's a bit like do these, and then when you've done it, it says completed. And then so it says airside construction, so it says how to build a taxiway, how to make a taxiway path, which I'll show you, and how to do different bits. That's in progress, and then it goes on to do small runway, small start, and it tells you, and it goes through it with you. It tells you all about the GA flights and fuel, and as you develop the airport, these tick themselves off, which is great. So you don't actually need to be in here doing it. So for example, we've got a small stand now, that's ticked itself off. When the runway comes up, that'll tick itself off. So these are great. These do work really, really well. There's a glossary as well, so you can learn about all the different things. And as you get other bits, so for example, when franchises comes along and we decide that we want some franchise staff, it tells you all about the franchises and how to get staff and things like that, and what to build and stuff. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I think in the next one we're going to start building some structures in here, so maybe get some toilets in, and maybe get an area that is security area, so that it's secure. So you always go through your security, don't you, when you go to an airport. So that's going to be in the next video. I hope you like the look of this, and I hope you join me for the next video. It looks a really promising game, so you know, stick with us, and we'll give you some more airports next time. I hope you like the channel. Please subscribe if you do. It's free to subscribe. My name's Backblast. I'll see you next time.